Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you with me once again. Today we're going to be getting back into some more Abiotic Factor. I might be having a bit of an issue because Abiotic Factor I think just crashed. Oh well, we will take care of that in due time. But in the meantime, I hope that you're all doing well. Hope everyone's having a wonderful time of things thus far and having a wonderful weekend as a result. And yeah, that did not seem to do what I wanted it to do. Oh well. We're gonna just go ahead and kill Steam and we'll restart that boy. That's perfectly fine. Oh. Maybe? No, not quite. Oh well. Yes, hope everyone's doing well. And give me just a second to figure this out, I suppose. Uh-oh. Well, I should have figured that Steam would kill that too. Apologies. Also, hey Grim, how you doing, bud? Think you would enjoy Claire Obscura. I've seen things about it, but I have not really seen too much. Not really seen too much yet. It's definitely on the radar, but it's not very well on there. I definitely should give it a look, though. You are right. Give me just a moment to get things back in working order. We're pulling plugs here just to make sure shit's working. And it's not. It never is. Yep. A peek behind the scenes. That's what you get today. Come on. There we go. There we are. And let me just make sure I'm facing the right way. Lovely. And we're back. It's always a wonderful thing. Hello? There we go. Press escape to launch the editor. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Let me relaunch the Abiotic Factor. In the meantime, I should say that I did mention this on the Discord and on the Blue Sky, but maybe someone didn't see it, in which case, I just did a bit of an interview with one Eric Loy, and that's just been put up on the YouTube, I believe, like an hour ago. Not even an hour ago. So check that out. It was a fun time, and I've been invited back for more, hopefully, in the future. It's a turn-based RPG with Souls-like elements. Turn-based with Souls-like? That's an interesting combination. I don't know how well that would play out. But it must be doing something right, because people are talking about it. They're raving about it. Also, hydrate. Sure thing. How you doing, Magenta? Hope everything's well. Lovely. Okay. Let me load back into the game here, and we'll hop over. Come on. You can do it, boyo. There we go. I knew you had it in you. Lovely. Saw the technical difficulties? No, you didn't. No one saw it. They didn't exist. They weren't real. Ow. They weren't real. I'm not gonna I'm doubling down on that. Glad to see you back. Popping in to say hi. We're gonna finish some video, then jump into chat fully and watch an interview later. I'm glad to hear it, bud. What is happening? What's happening to Abiotic Factor? This isn't ideal. I seem to have frozen. I am going to try and kill the process again without killing Steam, hopefully. Fatal error. Yeah, I know. You don't say. You don't say. Can I kill the process? No. There's something else keeping Abiotic Factor up there. Is it something to do with Steam? I don't think it is. But I can't prove it one way or the other. CMAP is not responding. Yes, I'm aware. Can I click one of those buttons? I can't. Maybe if I do this. There we go. Force quit. Yes, that worked. Okay. I'm going to verify the integrity here. That is strange. It has never done this for Abiotic Factor. Verify integrity. Watch someone for like 2 hours fight an optional boss, nearly hitless, and jump 13 levels. Holy shit. Impressive, honestly. Impressive. I definitely do want to give it a look. And I most likely will. It's just not something that I've seen a whole lot about. I've seen it around on like Lurkit, and I've heard people talking about it a lot. Especially in the same breath as Assassin's Creed Shadows to flex on them. Haha. One file failed to validate and will be reacquired. Okay. Maybe that one file will be the deciding factor. Who knows? There's multiple attempts before the hitless run. I see. Okay. So the 2 hours was not the entire fight. It was like multiple fights. Got it. I see. Yeah, turn-based and Souls-like, that's an interesting combination. It's not one that would immediately come to me. I'm not going to write it off, but it does give me pause. The idea does give me a little pause of like, is that a good idea? But I've been wrong before, and I've been pleasantly surprised by many things. So who knows? Okay, let's try this once again. Abiotic Factor has been strange today. I don't know why. Are we good? Are we fine? Let's go over here and jump again. Okay. Thus far is okay. Okay. What I was going to do previously is I was going to get some more refined carbon. I do know that I've got a few things in here that I can scrap into some useful gubbins. One thing, at least one thing that can be scrapped in refined carbon. Where are you? Is it this? Yeah, Carapace gauntlets. I think I got more Carapace stuff that can be scrapped into carbon. Because it's not like we're using this stuff, you know? We might as well put its bits to use. It's weird that we can't scrap the carbon pickaxe into carbon. Wait, we got more rebar bolts just sitting in here? Hell yeah. I do have a few more bolts. So I have been going through, and I've essentially got myself a little bit of a routine. No, not a routine. What is it I'm looking to say the word of? Bit of a cycle? Sure, let's go with cycle. Because there are two main places that you can get carbon. There is from Canaan, of course, by getting silver scrap and exchanging that. And then there is the furniture store, where apparently you can break the Christmas presents that are in there, and they will give you coal, which can then be scrapped into carbon. So I've been doing that a little bit, getting some carbon up. Most of it just went into the bolts, but some of it we can use for some armor. So for the ionized core plate, we're going to need the carbon plating, looks like. We only have 2 transuranic super alloy. We'll probably need more, which means we need more plutonic blood. For this boy, we still need the Jotunhelm, the purported grimoire, which we don't have the recipe for, a bunch of carbon plating. But I think we can make the leg plates and the arm plates. So we need to make some carbon plating here. Oh, we can only make 3 because we don't have enough carapace. Okay. Well, let's make the arm plates first, I'd say. Reduces radiation by 20%. I don't get any of the gamma converter benefits just yet. But 26 armor versus 22, I'd say it's worth. Not to mention, they just look pretty cool. Find a place to toss these into. Boom. So, toss you in there. First thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go and trade this silver away. The second thing I'm going to want to do is go into probably the world at the base of reactors. Go into that world because I know I can get carapace in there. Not a whole lot, but I can get some. So let's head over to the labs tram. And one thing that I did do is I made the gate NVGs. I got some smashed ones, and I managed to refurbish them. So while the other nods were very bright and green and kind of unusable in situations like this, these perfectly usable and blue. Very pleasant on the eyes. Nothing is really particularly hard to see in this, and I can see real far with them. Is it worth doing that over the Jotunhelm? Probably. I'd say it was. It most likely was. But only time will tell. And we'll probably get another set of smashed nods. And we go beyond here, do we? No, we stay here. So, hello. Ow, fuck. Knock it off. I just wanted the scrap you dropped. Now look at you. Also want to grab the root bear wherever I can find it. Very good for both the floats and for exchanging for canned peas, and I should be on the lookout for them. Okay, so if I remember correctly... I don't remember correctly, do I? No, I think I do. I want to go...
It's our current understanding entirely. While you...
Fuck off, Layak. Oh, they got a new check-in thing here. Oh, it's lovely. It's been a while since I've revisited the older areas, which is, again, a reason that I should go through here another time around. But where am I trying to go to? I am trying to go where I normally enter this arena. This way. Yes. Trying to remember the way back to that machine. And the way I remember is this. We go down this hall, over to like the blue area for vehicles, this one right here. We go up. We go up. We want the particle lab, I believe. I want to go beyond the lasers. Not that one. This way. Cellular lab. That's where I was getting confused. I see. Oh, mushrooms. Just random mushrooms sitting here on the floor. I'll take them. No one else wants them. I'll definitely take them. That's just bio scrap. Useless. Okay. Take this. Give to me. Beautiful. Now, we probably want to go back the way we came, so I don't get too turned around, because it's very easy for me to do. This way. Hello. Gesundheit. I don't know why I'm running here. Man, really this determined to fight me, huh? Oh, don't run now. Talking all that good shit a moment ago. Lodestone fragment. Okay, you know what? Lodestone fragment, I'll take his admission of surrender. Okay, we'll just teleport back to home. simpler that way. Put this on the charge. Put the mushrooms in the refrigerator. We got plenty of food. Actually, I've got enough to make another of these roast peccary, these stuffed roast peccary. So I need them, and what else? What did I need? I need grape. That's what I need. I have absolutely nothing that says that the stuffed roast peccary is the best food, except my own belief. It certainly doesn't look appealing in your hand, but I'm sure it tastes divine. Okay, we've got that. I want to drop this stuff off. I love how that actually works now that we've got proper storage near it. But we do need to build more. How many does it take for one of those again? I shudder to think. But furniture and benches. Large storage crate. We need reinforced wooden planks, carbon plating, magnetic alloy. We can make some, actually. We can make some. Make and storage crate. I'm not opposed to this idea. I pop up here. Maybe do something. Rotate. It's too much. It's like I'm like, nope. Can I? Like place it just so. Oh, that's kind of hanging off a little bit, but ain't bad. Let's see if I can do a little better than that. Package. Gib. Put you away for a second. I wish I could just jump up onto these shelves, but apparently that is not a simple feat. Also, who turned this on? I don't need the warmer on. I'm alright. I'm not cold. There we go. Okay. How far back can we place this? About that far. That's not bad. We'll build that up. The next thing to test is, can it accept gubbins from the teleporter? I see one good way to do it. Let's put ammo in it. So if we put 20 of the 306 in there, I stand here. Yeah, it can. Lovely. So let's gather up all the scattered ammo that we have, because my god, I leave this everywhere. Just all the different types. Anything that can be considered ammo. I'm not going to count the bombs. Well, should I count the bombs? I'll count the bombs. I'll get the boom bay too. Anything that can be considered as ammo. Secret quills are ammo. What else we got? We got some 9mm there. Whole bunch of things there. Let's put this away. Boom. All this assorted ammo. Because I haven't been using too many firearms. Just because I kind of haven't been able to. Amazing what happens when you are literally not able to do something. Okay. Any more on these sides? Yes. Oh. Some 357. Probably the only 357 we have. Plenty of 308 though. We're actually able to use that Wessex rifle. It's gonna be over for everyone else. looks like that's about it. Actually, I don't think the XOR quills are ammo. No. I toss it all in there. Not all, but most. Apparently, I did not have the 5.56 in there. So we got so much 9mm. A good 53 rounds of 308. How much 9mm is that? 6 and a bit stack. When did that be? 2 stacks is 128. 4 is 256. We've got some 400 rounds of ammo here for 9mm. 49 5.56, 10 12 gauge, 12 357 Magnum, 25 grinder discs, 3 boom baits, 8 secret quills, and a partridge in a pear tree. That is good shit. You love to see it. So put you away. And we need the carapace. Yes, that's right. We need to go hunt down some carapace, but before I do that, I want to make sure that I'm not leaving this to away. Yes. Lovely. Well-cooked stuffed roast peccary. It does look appetizing, not gonna lie. So, we need to go... Okay. I like how I don't even care about the nighttime in here anymore. Calm down, bud. It ain't gotta be all that. You gotta be so serious about it. Ooh, arcane scrap. And lodestone fragment. I'm not too worried about tech scrap. We got lots of tech scrap. Honestly, what we need to watch out for is regular ass metal scrap. We don't have a lot of metal scrap anymore. Can I not reach you up here? Or something slightly shorter, but not by much. Or have they patched that? I think they patched that. Oh, I can reach him. Just so. I'll do this for no other reason than I can. Just jab him in the eye repeatedly. There we go. Get over here. There we go. You reposition yourself. Don't you love it? You'll love to see it. Don't know why he went LOD textures for a second there, but alright. God. Far cry from when it took so long to actually destroy one of these dudes. Alright, grab your... Give me your brain! And the rest of your body, too. You're metal scrap. Oh, yeah. 12 metal scrap. I'll take them. And is that a lens? No, it's a root bear. I'll take a root bear. So I'm trying to think of where would be the best place to get to the bottom of reactors. I guess there's not really much for it other than just going to reactors the normal way and backtracking. It's probably our best bet. Pop on through. Observation deck. Well, I don't think they're going to be observing anything here. Just a hunch. Wait, so this is just completely blocked off too. What's the point of this room then? You guess for like a little base of operations? If you really wanted to? I have wondered whether we should move our base again. I don't know. I don't think a coin will help it be. Well, yeah, it's a decision, but I have to figure out where I would go. Is that kind of just, yeah, just phase into the ground? They don't expect you to see this from the other side, I guess. I'll let you have this one, devs. But I'm watching you. Come on. Can I reach it? Yeah, just. Alright, now we need to get upstairs. Shouldn't be too bad. Hop up to here. Up over here. And just feather ourselves off yonder. Into the delicious anti-juice. Which I should drink, because it's actually safe for me. Now I need to hunt some of those carapace boys. Some of the bugs. As well as get some of this antivirus gel, because why not? We'll have need of it. Feeling a bit worn out? No, not yet, I'm not. Grab it. So I'm trying to remember where they are. I know I've seen them in here. Just don't recall where they live. There's one here. Should I shoot him with the crossbow? No, I should not. I should not shoot him with the mag bow. Laser, I don't know if it'll do enough damage. Well, this definitely doesn't. Maybe if I, like, walk a different direction than that. Perhaps. Oh, hey, he's already back. Bro. Okay, we're gonna laser him next time. Nice. That did it. Carapace. It's enough for 2 carbon plating. Or sort of be above the peccaries here. See if we can spot any of their hollows. Maybe spot some Transcendium over here. Oh, but it's right next to an Exor. I'll minimize the fighting. Fuck. Okay, cool. We're fine. Great. Less fine. Still after me? No way to tell. Okay. Back to looking for them. Oh. Ah, here's a hollow. Lace of the boy. Get the carapace. I do like that they give 2. It makes this a lot faster. Over here. And canned peas, I'll take those. Ori is here to say hello.
Hello.
Do I need more sensor? I don't think I need more sensor. I'll take the Kevlar scrap, but I don't need the sensor. I'm trying to, like... Yeah, this is the antiverse. This is where all the creatures in the Cascade Laboratories are coming from. Or this is one of many antiverses, I should say.
Is that cave gonna eat?
No, it's just rock formations.
Okay. I don't know.
Not actual teeth, that
I
one.
believe I need to, defecate.
Let's see here. Can we find another one of those? I hesitate to believe that there's only 2 of those hollows in this level. Let's let you recharge, and up and away. Beautiful. What about over there? I do see someone moving. I should be careful. There's a boy up there. Is he alone? He is alone. It's worth taking out. Not if I don't need to. I also like that he doesn't hear this. Just me mining your natural resources, don't worry. Oh, fuck. Yep. Did he see me? I don't think he saw me. Okay, I'm not going to get around that way. Not like that. Alright, I've been here. Let's drop down. Do we have any hollows around here? Grab some of this Transcendium. Because why not? It's here. I'm here. Let's make something of it. No hollows there. Doesn't seem to be one of their hollows. Or is this? Just trying to avoid the combat where we can. Should we get some more of the antifungal? Maybe we should try to grab a little more of the antifungal before we leave. It's Peccary. I'm not too worried about it. Though it is one of the females, though. I should kill it for the milk sack. Reloading to 15, hell yeah. You'll love to see it. I do need to get my accuracy up. Give me that, give me that. Oh no. Here, drink some Vit. And drink this citrus pop. There we go. Now we got room for everything we need. I want all the Transcendium. I need the Carapace. And I should take back the Antivirus Gel. Do I want to... do I still want to get the antifungal? I don't know. Yeah, they're chill now. For how long, I wonder, but they're chill now. Okay, that one I've already cleared. Is there any along this stretch of road? Let's find out. Ain't a whole lot of much. Yeah, unless those little suckers are hiding somewhere. Yeah, we're probably just at what we're at. Oh, hell. He just went down to 1. Alright, cool. It's gonna give a drumstick, maybe. I do want some more drumstick. No, just a heart. What should we drop off? Honestly, I've been getting so much arcane scrap. Do I need it all? No. I don't have antifungal gelatin. And let's pop out of here.
This may get
Oh, yeah.
awkward.
The big boy there. Alright. And let's go home. Oh, we've got a bit of a hazard warning going on here. Put you away, put you away, put you away, and put you away. Root bear as well. Alright, so first off,
I
drop it all
perceive
off.
a distinct lack of snacks.
You perceive nothing. Perceive incorrectly, good sir. Perception is in need of work. Restroom. Oop. Errand click. That was a little less errant. That was on me. Nope. And one more. Come on. There we go. Grab this boy. And get some rest. So I think we can make pretty much everything except for the... I think we can make everything, but I don't know, actually. I think we can make everything except for the helmet. But let's see. We have 4 carapace. We could get more by going back to the mica fields. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. Do not like going to the mica fields. I don't have any cooling suit, which means it is a constant race against time just being there. Oh, we also need more digital gold. Okay. Make it. We got some hydrochloric acid. I did pick some up just in my travels. Okay. The leg plates. We need the carbon plating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the leg plates. Lovely. And get the core plate? Should we? Should. Let's got cold and heat resistance. Interesting. So, let's first off check. 26 versus 21. And it's got the heat resistance. 21 versus 26. Definitely better to have these. Cascade Hobart. Leg plates. And the helmet's the one. Oh no, the motion sensor and the threat sensor were the full set. Ooh, we don't have that anymore. Interesting. So we no longer have the outline. That's gonna be a bit of an issue. But we are looking very nice now. I think I got antifungal gelatin in one of these, don't I? Do I not? Okay, well, now we do. So. We got a little bit more armor. We got a little bit more ammo, which I should probably make a little more, actually. I don't have rebar. How do I not have rebar? Okay. I'm going to trust that 56 is enough for now. And let's go back to that reactor. We're going to see what we need. We're going to try and hunt down some boys for some plutonic blood. Wait, where am I going? I need to go this way. Because we need plutonic blood for that super alloy. And I just know we're going to need more super alloy to activate the final reactor. It's not going to want it without it. If it was going 1, 2, and 3, then this one will probably take 4. Okay, so I think we can take the tram down here. Yeah? No, the other train here. I guess both? Currently locked at another station. Why is it locked? Shouldn't be locked. Sup, nerd? Now these dickheads over here. No, just the one. The Rocket Man. Nope, 3 of them. I was wrong. They don't seem to care about me any, though. Right, and let's continue on. Put ourselves back on track. Actually, put ourselves on an actual track. What the hell? Why was there no track until this point? So I also did learn something. These boys over here, they're not enemies. They're pretty chill. Well, except you. Yeah.
All this which passes has passed before.
Yeah, that's the sister. We talked to her before. The mage of the Unlost.
Ever misguided us.
One of his little servitors.
She has not.
And they all just kind of speak in riddles. They're just kind of there. They're set dressing. But you know what? It's effective. Alright, let's make our way. I will say it does make it a lot easier to see when the fungal bullshit's going on. You still fighting out here? A little bit. I believe I unlocked one of these doors in my expeditions, didn't I? I believed wrong. Believed very wrong, unless it was this one. It might have been this one. Yeah, unlocked this one. Yeah, bud. So we got access to all this back here. I don't know what any of it does, but it sure looks important. Grab some more gubbins. Anything interesting back here? Not particularly. I could get some liquid crystal from that, but eh. Out there. We got the super alloys everywhere. I've been carrying those around in my pocket. They're fucking huge. They're enormous. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, God. They got sniping. Ow. How did he hit me? Also, I need to be careful against him. I don't have tech bandages. Okay. We're fine. Sneak. Oh, boy. Hi. No, I can't shoot over that. Nailed him. Get wrecked. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna bait it out. Fine. That's the problem. That one leaves me open. Oh, he didn't die in that one. Eh. 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 Ow. Dickhead. Okay, I was taunting. Oh, God, this third one. Why are there so many of you? Can I make one? I can't make one. I don't have it. I just bandage. Oh, I can take 2 bandages to use it. I don't need the tech bandage. Okay. I will take having to use 2 bandages. Ow. I didn't have it loaded. I missed. Like an idiot. Missed again. These shots are expensive. I can't afford to keep missing like this. Okay, shot him in the shoulder. There we go. Other shoulder? That was enough. I'll take enough. I'll take the 308 ammo, too. And my bolts back. Thank you very much. What about you? Yeah, you still got it. Ah, fuck. How'd I know there'd be another one around the corner? Why did you shoot a shot? Who told you to do this? Good God, man. Why did you need 4 snipers up here? That makes me feel like I really shouldn't be up here. Which means I want to be. My bolt, my bolt. At least I got most of them back, other than the ones I fired off into the wild blue yonder. Or orange, I guess, right now. But we do have an email terminal. Maybe there's important emails. Interdictum Armus. Praetor, the Inquisitors have presented me with an urgent appeal. They believe the gatekeepers are too formidable a foe to address unaided. Our losses are high. They beseech the use of Interdictum Armus. It's some sort of weapon? H.I. Hostatria specifically believes we have the tools within the Praetorium to turn the tide of battle, if only we're permitted to employ them. We anticipated losses. Sapientia dictat that we hold in reserve these artifacts, which by their very existence threaten our world. There is precedent for their use in extremis, but not due to the overweened ambition of Inquisitors. They have an agenda of their own, as you're well aware. Pario, I personally request that you dispatch a term of interfactors to assist us. What is with their lingo here? I must decline, Legate. This is the same request by a different name. The interfactors are our last resort, and we do not stand at that precipice. Their sisterhood would raise the facility to the earth, with us inside as punishment for our failings. The mere mention indicates to me you are slipping in the execution of your duties. I trust this is not the case. Ooh. So, interfactors are the sisterhood. So the sister of the unlost is a defected interfactor. Interesting. Praetor, a full report will be composed in due course, but our Inquisitors determined the following from their investigation of the entity that has colonized the subaquatic zone of the facility's hydroplant sector. What entity? It is mechanoid with biological characteristics. Hey, me too. The precise purpose of its growth is unclear. Hey, me too. But it appears to be sending tendrils into the strata beneath the cavern. Close, I thought they were talking about me. There's nothing beneath the reservoir, although High Inquisitor Hostatria surmises they are reaching for the planetary core or beyond it. Why beyond it? That's just more planet. He believes an investigation of the antipodal Atlantic is in order. This does not concern us at this time. I merely convey his prattles. Extrarius Clericus Soter observes that A3-2000 is likely to impact near this location in 2110. I was unable to press him further as he was abseidos shortly thereafter. Requiescatus. So it's just a bunch of Latin they're throwing in here with wild abandon. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna keep armed as I approach this. That is not me hammering on something. That's certainly not me. Oh, we're not that cold. It's fine. Okay. A little bit of a respite here, if you will. And more email. It's time from our side. Eminence agrees. Derek, I read your latest report, and if I understood correctly, you believe Antiverse 2 is, among other things, a testing ground? There's a vast amount we neither know nor understand about the region. I encourage you not to jump to conclusions. Review the data and ask yourself, is it possible there isn't an intelligence at work here? Logic and caution demand that we assume behind all of this there is an organizing force. Exactly what this is and what it wants from us we cannot yet know. But one thing is certain, we have its attention. Nothing here is certain, Derek, and you have a long way to go to convince me of your thesis. Oh, damn. Sure, the Pope finally apologized to Galileo. Sorry for not believing you. Only took 600 years. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how it goes. I'll tell you, bud. Oh, Gale Reactor. I don't think I explored much beyond this point. But we're gonna see what we got. Bunch of security stuff. Ooh, tape. I'll take tape. I hear that bastard. Where is he? I don't like that I can't see him. I really don't like that I can't see him. Because if he gets too close to me, he's going to start attacking, and I don't have an X-ray lamp on me, which I should. Ah, there he is. You're around here somewhere, you bitch. Get away. Go on. I need to build the cage to completely just... It doesn't completely disable him, but it does get rid of him for an extended period of time. This boy looks serious. I'm gonna shoot him in the face. This is how we do. Oh boy. Hi there. How's it going, bud? Looking for me? Ow. That's just plain unfriendly.
Dropping heat.
Nope. Fuck your grenade. Ow. Bonk and a leg break. Great. Appreciate it. Hello, what? What are words anymore? I'm just gonna use this door as a grenade shield. Oh boy. Hey, grenade shield, not bullet shield. The timing, yeah. Definitely. Did I get him with that one? I don't know. Oh, he went inside, because of course he did. Laser, maybe. Ow. Okay. Laser, only so effective. I may have bandages with a bit of a premium here. Oh, you're not dead from that? Nope. I'm going up here. I should have gone up here from the start. Okay, where... Good Leroy. Good Leroy. Welcome back, Magenta. Is he in there? No? Where is he? Oh, he's hiding. Cheeky bastard. Oh. Well, now he's suddenly not my problem. So long, nerd. How many shots do I have left? 35. Ooh. Wasn't great. How goes the game? It's going alright. We did take down a couple of boys, including one with a strange animal head. Oh, we got some more smashed gate NVGs. Good, we needed another set. I should stay ready. A lodestone. I will take the cloth scrap, actually. I'll take the cloth scrap just because we may need to make more bandages here. Another water bottle? No. I got 2 water bottles. I don't need more right now. Take that, take that. Go reactor. I must have opened this door. But I do have the clearance, so... Oh, there's a boy over there. Do I go mess with him? He is right along the way. I'm going to take a look at how strong he looks. Okay, he's one of the boys that I just faced off against. That leads downwards, so that's not going to go in there. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna scope out the area a little. Ooh, iodine. Take it. And that appears to just be a void. Okay. No getting in there. Anyone guarding this area? Hopefully not. Bravo 6, go dark. Well, they've definitely blown through this place. If it wasn't already obvious. Where's the... Okay, that's the reactor right there. Also, I should break these. Not only do they give the arcane scrap, but they also give silver scrap. I definitely want the silver scrap. Should I do... Yes, you give the rebar. Give me the rebar. Plant toolbox. Interesting combination of things for a plant toolbox. For sure. Take you. So I should be grabbing any and all bandages I see. He looks dead as shit. I didn't kill this man. I didn't do that either. The hell just happened to him? He disapparated. Got a man's recording over there. Don't know if it's pertinent to the mission or not. We may just find out. Oh, I'm definitely gonna break this long boy. Have recently learned I quite enjoy the bow in Monster Hunter Wilds. If I do get the chance to actually play some Wilds again, then I might just check out the bow. I've been hearing good things about the bow. I don't need the power cell. I got 5 at home. But I'm always a fan of the gun lance. 8 defense rune. Pest Scarecrow and Radio Scrambler. Interesting. Pest Scarecrow to, like, scare them away. Scares off pests in an area, preventing them from reappearing when powered. This will not prevent assaults or portal storms. Okay. Radio Scrambler is what I'm real interested about here. What's that about? A radio scrambler confuses order troop communication, preventing them from appearing in the area when powered. Oh, okay. Nice. Good news, you get a primary and secondary weapon you can swap between. That is true. I keep forgetting that. I played a bit in the beta, but that was about all. And unfortunately, I have since learned that I can't run Wilds as things are right now. Because though I can do various fixes to make it run at a decent frame rate on Linux, and though it can actually run, because I have an NVIDIA graphics card, it causes a variety of vertex explosions on the screen, which are very distracting in a game like Monster Hunter. So, I can't exactly play it like that. Which is why I went ahead and got the Oblivion remaster as well as RuneScape Dragon Wilds. because for some reason, both those together were only 10 bucks more. Hell yeah, hack the world. Now let's see what's in here. Let's go out to where Boyle was, or not directly. Maybe indirectly. Okay, I don't think I can break those. And it looks like we're clear in here. Go the other direction. But for now, let's loot. Nothing but, oh god. Nothing in particular note. Oh good. I can take off the hazmat. See the new gear. Ooh, kind of look like the Doomslayer now. I'm about it. I'm about it. It's a good look. The Order of Smile. Wait, is that Khan? No, Douglas.
I know it sounds crazy, but if Frake says it'll work, well,
Oh yeah.
I trust her. Just stand back when it all goes up, yeah?
Just trying to help us get out of here. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, I don't really want to face off against him. Man's a bit strong. So we're gonna go over here. He clearly wants us to be here. What do we need? So we've got 5 orange lights. Oh boy. That's a lot. I just pressed a button. I don't even know what it did. Oh god. Oh fuck. Ah, everything hit the fan. Heh. I hide up here? Oh, not very effectively. Wait, are those my automated defenses, or are they theirs? If you have an AMD, have you tried installing an AMD Adrenalin and fixed most problems I had? That's the problem. I don't have AMD. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a lot in here. Bruh. Conservator. Yeah, that's the problem. I do need to get an AMD card to be able to run it without all the vertex explosions. And unfortunately, your boy is a little broke. More than a little. How best to get out of this situation? Did a war just go on or something? I guess so. Shit kicked off. Oh god. What's hitting me? Someone claiming they are the storm that is approaching? Virgil? I'm just gonna try popping off shots at whoever will take them. Ah, he'll take a shot. Wait till you stop. You know, maybe it'd be better if I could aim a gun. Ow. Hello?
I am the storm.
He is the storm that is approaching. Wait, he died. What'd he die from? I didn't hit him. I hit him once. Fortunately, gonna have to head off as it's just gone 3 a.m. I will appreciate you being here all the same, Grim. Hope you get some good rest, my guy, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, hopefully. I think those are my drones, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, they're mine. science, bitch. Let's see if I can help them out there.
We'll avenge them.
Oh. They're not done yet. Get absolutely wrecked. Okay. Claim some bolts from you guys. Or claim some bolts from Big Boy? At least shot one at him. See if we can do that. I have a bit of a question for you. Go for it, Ice Go. I'm all ears. Also, hey, how you doing? We're gonna repair this thing. Looking a little worse for wear. So we've hit the 2 buttons. We got this third very arcane looking button. I'm hesitant to push it. I feel like it'll do something real wild. Wait, also, did that lure out Poyo up here? Of course it didn't. Why would it? It's only all his buddies going to war. Why should he? Fuck it, press a button. That shut off all the lights. I need to find a safe place to hide. Ow, that was my leg. I'm gonna just like hide in this corner for a second. Besides the obvious of why you chose Linux, were you like trying to prove a point that you can indeed do content creation on it, or was there other motivations? It was not really so much proving that I can do content creation on it, though it is nice to have that as an option. It was more that I was getting very fed up with the sort of things that I was seeing Windows doing, and the data collection that Microsoft is performing, not to mention all the things they're pushing down our throats with 11. I was one of the people that was very happy on 7, and then I got pushed to 10, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to, but fine. And then getting pushed from 10 to 11 is like, no, 10 was supposed to be the last one. And now they're saying 11's supposed to be the last one. It's like, no, it's gonna be a never-ending cycle with you people. And you're gonna keep taking more and more data and pushing more and more stuff on us that we don't want until we do something about it. So that's when I started looking into Linux, because I had done a little bit of Linux stuff before when I was younger, when I was like in high school, but it was way too complicated. It was Ubuntu, and it just kind of went over my head at that point. And it may still at this point, who knows, but yeah, I went back to it and it's like, oh, this is so much simpler than I remember. It's never gonna be the last one. It's Microsoft, that's my point. So 10 was gonna be the last. They were right, 10 is gonna be the last. You're absolutely correct on that. It's my main driving factor as well, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's gonna be a lot of people's driving factor. It's just everything they're pushing on us, the amount of data that they're trying to scrape from us. Not to mention the factor of like, if you reset your computer a bunch of times, or if you like build computers or something, you have to pay a lot for a Windows key. Like I have no shame in saying this. I had an IT buddy of mine gave me my Windows key for free. Like an absolute homie. Shout out to Fox if you're out there somewhere. But Linux, you can just install for free. Almost every single distro you can install absolutely free. And yeah, some of them, it has been pointed out to me, some of them do still have big corporations making stupid moves overseeing them. But a lot of them, they're more or less community run. Just chose Arch because I'm a masochist, understandable. I know a lot of people like Arch. A lot of people like Arch because it's very customizable. Anything that has your fingers in the pie from the word go is going to be very customizable and very easy to mold to your own desire. The problem is that when you do it that way, it requires a lot more user input and a lot more knowledge. And I unfortunately do not have that Linux knowledge just yet to do something like Arch. So Pop OS I am. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, so it didn't take any super alloy. Nice. I can just let them do the work. Hell yeah. That's the easiest one thus far. And I think if that's any indication, I can just get out of here real easy. Guess I was more of a power user to begin with. I'm kind of a power user. I'm not too bad. But I don't know a whole lot of the ins and outs of Linux. I don't know a whole lot of things like Rust. And yeah, there's still plenty more for me to learn. I'd like to learn in a more controlled environment. Just because I do stuff like this on the regular. And I like holding myself to a schedule. So I can't exactly... Well, I mean, I guess I could theoretically just be like, sorry guys. Can't stream right now because I'm trying to figure out Linux. But I don't really want to do that necessarily. Don't want that to be a thing. Come on. There we go. I try out Linux, but I have two things preventing it right now. One is I don't have the best storage space right now to try it. Understandable. You do need a little bit if you want to dual boot it. And to any Windows for School, some of the programs I will be using aren't Linux compatible. Yeah, understandable. Like if you're doing the Adobe Creative Suite, you kind of can't. Because stuff like that, it specifically doesn't work with Linux, and they will never make it work with Linux, which is a shame. Literally consider it trial and error, and believe me, there's a lot of error oftentimes. Yeah, I get that. 100%. It is very much trial and error. And most of Linux, it is that trade-off. Like, Windows is the complete version of, like, I don't want to mess with any of the settings, and I just want things to run and just be what they are. And thus, you have very little say in what the OS does. And even like your more base level Linux is more toward the middle of the spectrum, if anything. You get much more control, and consequently, you have to have a little more knowledge because of it. Adobe for sure. Also, I don't think Autodesk is compatible. At least I haven't heard it is yet. I don't know, actually. It's been a while since I last used Maya. Been a hot minute. I think the last time I tried to use Maya was in school. Why does he never stick around long enough for me to pop him with this? Oh, I see, because he's behind the wall. Basically, the distro you recommend, I would even recommend to beginners. I'd never recommend Archer to anyone who's just getting into Linux. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I think I mentioned it too, is I've actually got a Linux buddy, Nate, who is helping me with which distros to recommend to people. Because he's very knowledgeable, he's been in the space for a very long time. And I figured I'd get a quote-unquote expert's opinion on what should I recommend to people, because I knew that the people that would be watching my video are people that don't really even know what Linux is, much less what things they should do with it, or anything of the nature. So it's like, I need the most beginner-friendly, basic shit you got. And it's like, well, Mint and Pop OS are pretty easy choices. Third one, I'd go Fedora. And it's like, okay. And he's like, here's the reasons why. It's like, cool. And my job was basically to make it entertaining. Another one I recommend is Bazite, which is fork Fedora. I've heard some things about Bazite. It's more gaming focused, centered around Steam. Whereas Pop OS, it's less about being gaming focused, like I said, and it's more about being focused around the creative types and like a workflow sort of thing. It's meant to be like sort of a work center. But it did flow very well in the video, so I'm not going to say that it was a misstep on my part. I'll say it's more creative license, if anything. Come on, put that shield down. Ow. hop down from there. Yeah, I have heard a bit about Bazite, and I've been tempted, but I don't know how well Bazite does for anything other than games. Which gives me a little bit of pause. Just because I don't just play games. I do plenty of things. Got an OBS to work on it? Fair. Oh, there's more carbon in here. So you gonna stay chill long enough for me to collect this carbon? The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. What a chilled dude. How has he still not died? There we go. About time. Yeah, I do a variety of things, and the factor that it was recommended to me specifically because I have an NVIDIA card. Because not a lot of distros play nice with NVIDIA is something that I've come to learn. Once I switch over to AMD, whenever God knows when that will be. But once I do, who knows what I'll run. Might go even simpler for a bit and do Mint. Might go Bazite. Might go fucking weird with it. If I were to describe Arch as far as my relationship to it, I love it as much as it hates me.
Locate a rest room.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. We should all aspire to such things. We should all love our OS as much as it hates us. Instead of, you know, the Windows phenomenon where you hate your OS as much as it hates you. Okay, we got a little more money, a little more duct tape. Nice, nice. I don't even know where we're going at this point. I do remember where we're going. Okay, I needed to, like, get my bearings for a bit. This entire thing is throwing me off. Duct tape. Nothing useful in there. Okay, I thought this would lead... Aha! I was right. We need to fly upward. And look at that, we're right back where we started. Beautiful. I describe it as the Dark Souls of Linux distros. Don't say that. I'll be tempted. I'll be tempted, and I'm not good enough at Linux to be an Arch user. Even if I get one of the distros with a GUI. Doing good there, Hank?
Over there, Gale reactor. Gotta reach it. And
Okay.
what I gotta do, I'll do it. Gatekeepers or no gatekeepers.
I ain't gonna stand in your way, Hank. I am not gonna stop you, bud. Hank gotta do what Hank gotta do. You know what? I'll just leave that one there. Should I leave it there? I think I'll leave it there. It'll be fine there. I don't have far to go. Let's leave this one and the next stop. There we go. Sneak up here. One of my struggling points with Linux is the potential need for coding knowledge, of which I have none. I can tell you from what I've been daily driving on it, other than a few programs I've been trying to get working in little hacky ways, which I've basically just been copy-pasting commands. It's not really been me needing coding knowledge. Other than that, I haven't had to code anything. It's been pretty out of the box. It's a lot of GUI stuff, managing extensions, GNOME tweaks, all that sort of good stuff. All pretty standard. Let me in. To the large lad. Oh. It's so quiet, too. Such a large door, and it's so quiet. Well done. Oh boy, that's imposing. This is a black clearance sector. All personnel must have ID. Phthala-rated devices are in use in this facility region. You've been warned. WG Intrados is restricted to all personnel without gatekeeper escort. Follow all gatekeepers or defense team instructions at all times. The future is shaped by your actions. Can I just say, that's a fantastic way to start out this area, is just that view. Way a vault door should be, yes, absolutely. I'm an arch user, so I have to use the terminal much more than the average user does, but I have used other distros, and I'll tell you almost 90% of the time, get fucked bot. Don't ever need to even open the terminal. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. From what I've been running with Pop! OS, most of the time I don't need to open the terminal. And when I need to open the terminal, it's usually copy-pasting commands, essentially. And from what I've copy-pasted, I can start to understand a little bit of the command structure and what it's really doing. So just through that, I've started to learn a bit. One thing that I did find difficulty in doing, but it eventually becomes second nature to me. Telling my drives to auto mount. Yeah, I just had that experience myself not too long ago. I was trying to mount a second drive and Pop! OS didn't get the memo that it's like, no, I don't want to do this once. I want to do this every time. I want to keep this drive here. If it pleases the court, I would keep this drive here. You know, seeing as it's in my computer. Warning, watch for vehicles. So we got upper bridge and waygate control versus power relay. Well, we got Poiple boxes here. Don't intimidate me, even me, because I know if you fuck up, you can potentially mess up your install. Thankfully, it's not too bad on Pop. Like, most of it is just checking a box and remembering to keep that box checked. But it is a weirdness you don't get in Windows. Usually it's like, oh, you got a drive, you just format it. There you go, it's there forever. Congratulations. Is there a fucking... Oh! Hey!
Good to see you.
Dr. Hill.
Okay, amazing. All 4 reactors online and fusion ignited.
Damn straight.
I knew that you could do it. Totally. Zero doubts.
As he should.
Now I'm guessing you want in there. I'm sure maybe the GKs have an exit, a portal to you know where, so I don't blame
you. Know where?
But honestly,
outside?
I wouldn't, whole mess of trouble that one. I just stand back, enjoy a job well done. And anyway, it looks like something's gone slightly, south with the substation. You
Get away.
Get into the control room to open the reactor up even if you wanted to.
Go away.
It's just a minor short, nothing serious, happens all the time. Well, not under my watch, but unless you're a certified electrical engineer, I'd be focused on how you're going to get this place
I'm a
back.
mecanical engineer, but I do know
mean,
some of the
aside
electrical
from
bits.
The, war. I'm thinking long term here.
First, I learned how to do it the more fun way, which is going directly to the static drive directory. You know, the documentation that tells your drives to become a static drive. Oh, that sounds fun, he said, smiling through his teeth. What we got here? Electric floor. My favorite. Oh, is this where we play the floor is lava? Goody. Well, luckily, I'm also hyper floaty. and have a jetpack. This is kind of trivialized for me. And now the floor is no longer lava. You know, in case I thought climbing down and up ladders was a better way of movement when I have a jetpack. Lovely. Method I used basically was you mess up one line and that could potentially cause critical damage to your insult. Ooh, fun. Don't you just love all that, honestly? Forklift cargo. Cargo forklift. Oh. That's kind of sacrificial. I got eyes here. This is looking worse and worse. Also, porta potty. Speaking of things looking bad, porta potty. Ah, damn. 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 Okay. Not the easiest passage. It's alright, just need more fiber in my diet. Fine. Kick it down. Duct tape. Lovely. Matter of fact, I found more of a difficult time with pops because it was so simple compared to the way I was taught. Understandable. We get set in our ways. We get set in our ways and we're like, yeah, this is the way to do it. And it's like, wait, this isn't the way to do it then? What the fuck do you want me to do? This? Oh, God, why? It becomes a trial. That is very pretty to look at, though. Ooh. What do you gotta say, Mance?
Cascade. I'm concerned that the gatekeeper's
my
Shadowgate
food went
facility
bad.
is operating
No.
with limited oversight
Don't worry, I still
or
got soup.
accountability.
Graham soup will
Reports
cure
are
me.
paltry if they bother to write them, employing idioms and archaic language that is frankly impenetrable, not to mention laced with profanity. A recent report
Of course
claims the
it's laced
number
with
of immured
profanity.
subjects
All
in
the
that
best is.
dilapidated excuse for a facility is 1. I find that hard to believe. But gaining access for inspection, well, it's all but impossible. And I'm yet to even receive an IS number for the entity. I'll be emailing Keystone on this matter in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, bud. They ain't gonna let you see what they're holding. I don't know what they're holding, but they're not gonna let you see it. Whatever the hell it is. Let me in. He's doing with KDE, not Gnome. Understandable. Hopefully I'll get a little less used to Gnome and a little more used to Cosmic as time goes by, but for now, it's kind of not an option. Cosmic is still very much in limbo. Until they take that out of alpha, I'm gonna keep using the Gnome. Outdated though it is with Pop OS. Okay, we got another thing to open here. Let's open it. Why not? Let's go. Ah, it's the one near Hank. No, this isn't the one near. No, it is the one near Hank. Hank's there. WG and Stratos. So what's up this way? It is eerily quiet in this place. I have not come across another soul. Hey, look, another soul. Well, I wouldn't want to be a liar, would I? Wouldn't want to be a liar. They're waiting for us. Well, let's go for it. It's one of my favorite desktop environments, KDE. I've never used anything other than GNOME. So I don't really know. But I do say that I like the way the Cosmic is going a little bit better. Discover what lies beyond. Ooh. This insists that this is holding something. That whatever is collecting that pink electricity is probably the entity. Smile over the thing that says gatekeepers are friends, but give way to operators. I ain't so sure on that one, Chief. Drink that water, though. Do I have a place for root beer? I don't. Even the TV has no signal. That's, It's starting to trip me out a little bit. There are known programs that I do use, like gparted if I want to resize my partitions or move them without completely reformatting my drive. Yeah, that's another thing that intrigues me, is the way that certain... Like, you'd figure things like GNOME, things like KDE, things like Cosmic, things like Wayland or Cinnamon or XFCE or any of these other desktop environments, they would not be interchangeable. But for a lot of the part, some of it is. Like, a lot of programs can just be pushed back and forth between them. This is dark energy. Descended the depths of the reactors. Ooh. Cosmic shows promise, but it still needs some time to cook. It definitely does. Where are we going now? Some of your equipment isn't calibrated. Yep. Shadowgate. It's beautiful here. But I can't help but get the feeling that I shouldn't be here.
My lord.
Oh, hey, Khan's in here.
I've heard of this place. Intrados.
Intrados, okay.
Doesn't it? They call it Shadowgate, because of course they would. A gate containment facility run by those esoteric brutes. This is what happens when you're given too long a leash. It would appear they've surrounded these woods with some kind of containment field.
Very pretty, though, don't you think, Khan?
Is that related to...
Oh, don't start being cagey.
Friend, it probably goes without saying. A frontal assault would be particularly unstrategic.
Yeah, that's a word for it. I was going to go with deadly, suicidal, insane. All those, really. Like KDE, because it allows for a lot of customization. It's also where I based most of my knowledge off of. Understandable. Mainly because the OS I started on was Kubuntu. I see. Yeah, I started on Ubuntu back in the day because, you know, most people did. But I'm not currently in a spot of like loyalty to any desktop environment. Not at the moment. Still my experimental college phase, as it were. Okay, once more. The fact that I'm seeing nothing concerns me greatly. Are the desktop environments that like? I mean, I'm sure there are. But it does feel like people tend to choose a favorite, and I don't have a favorite just yet. Still gotta float around and choose what's right. Just kind of settled on KDE. Understandable. Oh, fuck! What the hell? Okay, we got a boy over there. I clearly see they've got a boy. Wait, is that one of the... Oh, that's like the sister, isn't it? abscoltated. Paferiteras? I don't speak this language. I say that Linux itself is a rite of passage, and part of that rite of passage is choosing what desktop environment you want. Yeah, I would second that. I would 100% second that. Okay, beamed her in the head. Oh, she's fast. Oh, she's real fast. Oh, Jesus. The witch has a jetpack. Pop the witch with more bolts. More bolts are always the answer. Damn it. Oh, come on. Can't go whiffing my shots now. Ow. Great, I got 2 of them. Just what I needed. Killed one. Ow. Yeah. Go back before I die. No way I was gonna bandage up in time for that. Very similar to choosing what distro you like or what package manager you like. Understandable, yeah. It does seem to be along the similar lines. Still learning what package manager I like, though. I've been turned to Nala as like a front end for APT. But I haven't really messed around with a whole lot of package managing stuff. Just by the factor of, like, there aren't a whole lot. Unless you mean stuff like Flatpak or Snap or things like that. In which case, I'm not quite sure. Personally liking any Pac-Man based ones, understandable. Okay, where can I put this lodestone away? I can put you away here. Giant head. Okay. Guess mainly because I'm kind of having my sights out on Arch. Understandable. Okay. What more do we need? Okay, we can make the Jotunhelm. As for the Nucleus Helm, we're a little behind on things. We still need the purported Grimoire. Let's see, what do I need for the Grimoire? I still don't know. A subcomponent, yes, quite. Ooh, what the hell are you? An embellished sensor. By killing a gatekeeper witch. Okay, so we were gonna get to that anyway. Alright. Well, to eventually have a system that loads up like a sci-fi holographic UI computer. Well, like on Linux? I mean, I think you could do something like that. I've seen people create similar things. Hey, Zero, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. We are at 10 bolts. We need some more bolts here. Definitely when Pac-Man fails me, that's when I turn to Flatpak. Yeah. Something arcane tingles your senses. I don't like the sound of that. Can it stay the fuck away? I've recently had things coming into the base and attacking me inside the base, and I don't like that. This place used to be safe. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get away from that. You don't know what that is. Great. They're attacking my fucking bench first and foremost. My beautiful lights. God damn it. Just as I was talking about it. Flatpak OBS works better for me than native? That is strange, but it's not unheard of. Generally, they tell you to go for the native stuff just because it's made to work with the distro, but flat pack being better, it's not unheard of. They're destroying my chairs. And they're bleeding me out. Person had an audio issue, but fixed for me. Hell yeah, love to hear it. Leave my lamps alone, you assholes. Oh, great, I've got no ammo. Well, time for laser. Ow. Oh, great, we got one of those boys in here.
Dropping heat.
Fuck your heat. Fuck your servitor.
Re-upping.
Ow. They invaded my dojo. We are gonna have to move. I need to find a better defensible position than this place.
I'm low.
Yeah, you're gonna be empty. Get rid of him. Don't you destroy my water supplies. Oh, great. He's holding me in the fire. Oh, boy. Bandage. Ah.
Protection.
Get out of my house. That's my soup. I don't know you. Oh, that might kill me. Maybe not. At least they're leaving my bees alone. How'd they get in your base? Random events. That's how. Only thing I can't use is the game capture plugin. I do know that there's something for that, because I'm not using a game capture plugin. I'm using window capture, just because I didn't really want to mess with it. But it's working just fine for me. God. Assume the bandig. Ow. For God's sake. Well, it's gonna be such a mess when it's done. Reload. Ow. Now he's hiding behind the door. No, you don't get to hide. I have a few games that have anti-cheat, but only one game that has anti-cheat that doesn't work on Linux. Hell yeah, I'd say that's a win. I'd say that's an absolute win. Your Chat's probably the only anti-cheat game I'll ever really play on Linux. I mean, there's a few games that I've got that have anti-cheat of some kind. But I get what you mean. Like, most of them you do want to stay away from. Yes, yes, I know. I'm grabbing it. Okay, got a bolt. A singular bolt. I was just about to make more ammo, too. Then they had to come in and fuck everything up. How much did they destroy? Oh, the bees are unhappy. Well, grab the hammer. Guess repairing. Where's my hammer? I have a hammer in here somewhere. Where do I have my hammer? I swear I had one. Let me get caught up on chat here. I scroll back up and see what people were saying. One thing I'll say currently at the time of me talking about it, most easy anti-cheat games are kind of borked, even the ones that say they're able to run. I need to check Elden Ring then. Funny bug that people have been encountering where it would not register the executable. GTA Online, understandable. Don't have much hope with that. I mean, game capture is nice to have, but I feel like you can always find some sort of community alternative. That's made it very clear they're not going to enable support. Yeah. For me, VR chat was a game I played a lot on Windows and I didn't want to stop. Understandable. I have yet to load up some VR in Linux, so I'd have to see how that goes. It's the first nail in the coffin for that game for me, and the last nail in the coffin was the fact that my account was fucked with and I can't migrate to the new version. Oh god, I'm so sorry. The problem now is streaming it on single PC Linux. I mean, yeah, I get that. I'm streaming on single PC Linux right now. Sometimes it can be a little glitchy, for sure. Okay, where the hell did I leave my hammer? I didn't leave it on one of these, did I? That wouldn't make sense. No, that wouldn't make sense. I'm sure I had a hammer. Repair my boys. They assaulted my home, where I sleep, where I live. Hammer, hammer, hammer. I got a pipe wrench, but I don't think that'll work. No. I'll have to see about that. VR chat always gave me render lag on single, even Windows. Also had max audio buffering when I tried Wednesday. Also decided I'm not going to install Windows just so I can play 1 or 2 games that aren't supported on Linux. Same, honestly. If I'm moving over to Linux, I am moving over to Linux. That is the long and the short of it. I still have dual boot active. Me too, because I'm still migrating some things. But for the most part, I have made the decision of like, if I'm moving to Linux, I am moving to Linux. I am not waffling back and forth. I do want to do as much as possible on Linux specifically. Because A, that gives me a little more time on hands-on with it. And I do want a little more time hands-on. Fuck me. Time hands-on with it. Because I do still like the idea of doing a follow-up Linux video. Oh, that's rotted. Shame. A follow-up Linux video of like how to use Linux for like first-timers. I like the idea of it. And for that to happen, I would kind of have to know what it's like using Linux and daily driving it. And second, because I just don't want to deal with all the bullshit of flopping back and forth between them, not to mention the fact that every so often my Pop! OS does not like to restart after a shutdown. It'll take a few tries for it to properly restart, and I don't necessarily know why. But I'm also not really going to futz with it too hard for fear of breaking something. So I'll get everything figured out on Linux. I'll probably keep Windows. Yeah, that's understandable. You do it up until a point, and then it's like, yeah, no, I'm free now. Did dual booting for a short amount of time, then I decided, you know what, fuck this. I backed up any files I wanted to keep and just ran the installer until it to wipe my drive. I'm on Linux challenge for maybe a week now. Hell yeah. How long have I been on this? I think a few days before the Linux video went live? Should be the better part of a month. So I'm not too far into it just yet, but I am very close to that point of like, yeah, just get rid of Linux, or get rid of Windows, rather. Because I was running a 500 gig.
I perceive a distinct
Actually,
lack of
I'll
snacks.
keep that close right now. I was running a 500 gig M.2 for my Windows drive, and at that point I had gotten a 1 terabyte M.2. So I just installed Linux on the 1 terabyte. And it's been running just fine, and at some point I will wipe that 500 gig and probably make that another drive for games and such. This is crazy. What? I need some manner of... If I were to stay here, I'd need some manner of, like, defense on this door. I think I need to look for a better base of operations. Had to buy a new SSD because the motherboard I use now after upgrading couldn't use the old SSD. Oh, fun. I had a weirdness. My motherboard is a little weird in that each of my M.2 drives takes up 2 of my SATA ports. So I have 6 SATA ports. So with the 2 M.2 drives, I can only have 2 other drives plugged into it, which I had 3. But one of them was like 160 gig SSD, so it's like, you can go. You know, when I just saw your video, I just switched to Bazzite just a few weeks ago, and you mentioned Arch, and I was like, you know what? How bad could it possibly be? I mean, hey, if you're not regretting your choice, and I'd say that's a win. You think it was a good shot, and who am I to say no? Okay, I'm going to grab this last magnetic alloy, repair my spear, top off the deatomizer, because this laser collector, even though it's not actually being powered by anything, is so full up that it's just not emptying. We're gonna go turn in the silver scrap for carbon, make some more bolts, go back to fight them witches. Alright, call it in. Bought an MSI motherboard, and it was borked with the PCIe slot, and now I use an ASRock motherboard. I think mine is, oh god, what is mine? I want to say mine is an MSI board. I think it is. Mine's Aorus. I know that much. It's an Aorus board. Call me a masochist if you must, but they just kind of like the challenge. That's fair. You may like the challenge to your heart's content. Now, most people take a look at the terminal and say nope. Then you have crazy people like me who open the terminal and say, I'm not afraid of you. Honestly, that's the type of people that build Linux. I will not question your choices.
Is it? Stay away.
How dare you? I did attack first, but in my defense, he came right at me. Oh, fuck. I thought it was every third, not every second one. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. I wanted to attempt the challenge even before I upgraded everything, but I needed a new hard drive for the game since Windows and Linux can't share files. Yeah.
Subjects.
That was one of the hurdles that I had to get around to. But thankfully, I had received a 1 terabyte, what was an external SSD for, I believe it was my birthday. It was my birthday or Christmas a couple years back. And so I was using that to switch over files, which was very handy for it, because that meant I could basically take half of what I needed over in one go. Getting strong Black Mesa vibes from this game, as you should. Kind of like Half-Life mixed with Halo. Half-Life mixed with Halo, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. I always see it as essentially that, like a survival game set in Black Mesa. Rip. Goodbye. Fight the mushroom boy. I will win against the mushroom boy. I wish for the mushrooms.
Oh dear.
Oh, what the hell?
I don't feel right at all.
I have a nasty lung infection. That's a shame. But what damaged me? Was it the mushroom boy? Does he have that power? Ow. Okay. Drop all you lot in there. Give me my carbon. He's here somewhere. There he is. Later, loser. Okay, put this back on charge. And I can't really get more. I can't get too many more because I don't have a lot of rebar. I keep forgetting that. I can still get a little more. It's not a whole hell of a lot. Copy there. First got my new hard drive for games. Couldn't play some of the games since the drive was NTFS. I had to change to X4. Yeah, the typing and all that stuff, it's a bit of a bear to get through. I try and simplify it as much as I can with my stuff, because like I'm not gonna wrap my head around all that. If you're sort of curious about the mushrooms, how about you see what they taste like? Go on, take a bite. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It implies spore infection and emits moderate radiation. I ain't so sure about that one, Chief. But I do have some lovely recipes that require them. See what kind of things I can make here. What I got. Make some antipasta. Actually, I think I got a good soup recipe that I could use. We're gonna leave it be for now. Don't mind some of the changes? Yeah. One hurdle for me playing on Linux. The fact, at the time, I had a GTX 1060. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that would have been a bit of a bear. I am currently running a 3060, and I really am feeling the whole, like, yeah, you should probably be on AMD Linux. You should be running some Radeon. Linux does not play nice with Team Green. Unfortunate, but true. I saw what video was revealing for the new lineup cards. I didn't like it anyway, so I decided to move on over. Understandable. I was trying to move toward more Linux and Windows compatible for a while. Krita, for example, yeah. I do have to try out a little bit of Krita. Or rather, give it another try. Because I was using Clip Studio Paint before I switched away from Windows, and I'd actually bought a license, unfortunately. I can still find a way to use it, but I'm wondering if I can just use Krita and completely like negate that entire process. Because if it is functionally similar enough that I don't have to worry about it, then I won't worry about it. Now rocking RX 7800 and XT, yeah. I think when I eventually get over to that team, which I would love to, I want to at the very least get a 6600 from what I'm seeing with not compatibility, but like the equivalency is the word I'm looking for. It seems like the main equivalency between AMD and NVIDIA for a 3060 is like a 6500, 6600. So yeah, I definitely want to get like a 6600 XT or higher because I don't like the idea of getting the same performance. I want to get a little bit better. If I'm buying new parts, I should have an improvement of some kind. Love seeing a lively chat. I can chill a bit tonight. Eli really said I don't have to carry chat on my back, thank God. You can rest a minute. Take in your surroundings. Ow. Hit me on the head, apparently. Oh my God, there's 3 of them over there. You know what? I'm gonna let them have their little luau. Damn it. Missed her completely. Did I hit her with that? I don't know. What am I hitting her? She took that hit. For sure took that hit. I will face you down. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no witches. Damn it. I will fear an accuracy, though. Hey, seems like I got her. Embellished sensor. There we go. 12 gauge buckshot, because what else would she be shooting but a shotgun? You can get a swinging sensor now. Oh. So let's see here. Null grenade. Oh, that sounds very dangerous, and I want in. Super alloy. Oh, that's real expensive. An anti-hard light grenade that will neutralize most shields for a period of time. Oh, that's not as dangerous as I thought it'd be. Pocket dimension. Ooh. That must be some sort of like really large backpack. Electrical organ? No. Antifungal gelatin for that, really? Some kind of anomalous backpack with impossibly large storage capacity. Hell yeah. Reported grimoire. We need a flickering eye. Sensor. Imbued parchment and leather, apparently. Which we've got all those things. And swinging sensor. We need the sensor. We need power transformer. Digital gold. Arcane scrap. What do you do? Allow self-revive upon death within reason. Sounds like it might be worth getting another of those. Works pretty dang good. Don't think I've had any bottlenecks since I play at 1440p. I don't even play at 1440p. I play at 1080 like a peasant. Well, you know what? It's always done me just fine. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, right in the head. Beander. She gonna jump over the fence? Nope. She's gonna run into the fence. Interesting. Okay, there she goes. Now she jumped over the fence. And did she just... I was about to say, did she just jump back over the fence? Hey, get back here. It's mine. You can't have it, game. It's mine. I earned it. Yeah, how many shots do I got left? 8. Ugh. It's worse and worse. I don't think the 3060 is considered a 1440p card. Probably not. Ow. Some very early AM4. Oh god, I'm updated for I'm What am I saying? I'm overdue for a CPU update as well. Don't even worry about it. Got my Ryzen 7 3700X, which it's not bad. It's not a slouch, but it could use an update, especially with all the things I do. Could very much use a little bit of lightening the load. I think I was going this way. Oh God, what the fuck are you? I don't have a bandage. Can I wait it out? I'm gonna backtrack while I wait it out and see if there's any gubbins I can pick up along the way to make a bandage. You know, upgrade my storage and RAM, but otherwise I have a decent system right now. Your system's pretty good, bud. For sure. I think most of your stuff is at least on par with mine. So I think you're pretty good for the moment. Okay, there we go. Got the gubbins to make a bandage. Oh, I only need one. Oh, well, even better. Lovely. So an Intel 5 9400F CPU in 1660. Broke that PC and got one with a Ryzen 7 5700X and 6600 XT. That's essentially what I would be upgrading to. Because anything, I think anything higher than 5800 XT would require me to get a new motherboard, because I think it's a different chipset, or a different socket rather. I've upgraded my R7 7700X and 7800 XT by this point. Hell yeah. At the same time, my current motherboard, it only supports up to, I think, AM5 or 6, anything above that. And then I require DDR5. Do I have DDR5 memory? I don't think I do. I've got DDR4. At that point, I might as well just rebuild my entire PC. Yeah, I'm kind of due for that too. Don't think your motherboard can do AM5. There is no AM6. I was about to say, I didn't think I was that far behind, because I know mine's AM4. Okay, now I know what that is. It is a mounted turret. How do I get past the mounted turret? There's a method this way. Why do I hear flies? Wait, I don't hear flies. I hear bees! I don't have my beekeeper suit. Damn. Have an AM5, the ASRock BA50 Steel Legend. Ow. Well, sounds like good stuff. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Oh, I just sprint off to the side. Ow. Okay, that's fine. We've made progress. It might be a little boned. Oh, we might be, we might not be. I'm not behind it. Not yet. Oh, we might be getting there, though. Went ham on parts, as you should. As you should. Anything higher than AM5, and then I need to get an entirely new motherboard that supports DDR5. Yeah, I think the highest I can go is 5800 XT for my CPU right now. I'm pretty good on everything except for the fact that I need an AMD CPU. And, oh boy. Oh, that's where they're shooting from, isn't it? I'll like spring over the fence somehow. Come on, let me like clip onto something. Oh yeah, bud. Oh, come on. I was up there. Here we go. Now. We got this. Spring up onto here. Get a good sense of the height. Yeah. It's got a force field around it. No! Did I just do all that jumping for nothing? Requires nullification. Do I need to make the null grenade to get through? Ugh. I bet they put this little bit of fencing in here just for me. Just for people who did like me. Try to jump around the thing. Man. I'm gonna need a null grenade for this, aren't I? Meant to ask earlier, but have been waiting for a chance so you weren't under attack. Yeah, missed that chance a few times, so I'll just ask straight up. Are there any upgrades you can get in terms of weapons? I've seen you using the same ones for a while now. I was just curious. For the most part, the mag bow is, I think, the highest damage per shot for a ranged weapon. Ow. I think the mag bow is the highest range damage per shot.
A distinct lack of snacks.
As for the spear, it's pretty good. It's not much we can do in terms of upgrades for our weaponry. All considered. I don't like this. It's here. Motherfucker, why is Leak in here? Who let him in this world? Just thought I'd ask. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, there isn't much in terms of upgrades for our weapons right now. Unfortunately. But maybe once we proceed a little further, we might get the chance. I know in... Ow. I know in the last update, they're going to add something for upgrading your weapons and, like, actually making them better. But as for now, I think we're pretty good on damage. At least as good as we can be.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures.
Okay, so take some pills, and we need to see about making a null grenade because we need at least one, it seems. Which means we need transuranic superalloy, because of course we do. And purported grimoire. Oh, we need 10 pieces of parchment. Do I have more that's just like further down this? Got that. Oh, got that one. Wait, I saw one. Yep. What about in here? Any parchment? Does it bring me up to 5? Okay, one of them didn't even count. 2 of them didn't even count. Jesus. Turn via phone. Welcome back, Zero. Okay, looks like we're gonna need to fight more boys and get more of these parchments. Unfortunate. But in the meantime, no, there is no meantime. Well, actually, I can make them.
I should probably locate a restroom.
Even better. Making popcorn, as you should. As you should. This is a production. Lovely. Okay. Now, purported grimoire. Oh, we can also make a redaction grenade. Whatever information was available on this device, it's long gone now. Requires a defense rune, a neutrino mapper, purported grimoire, and transuranic superalloy. How about this boy? Still need a digital gold, which we need more hydrochloric acid for. And we need more carbon plating, which we can't make because we don't have carapace. Okay. So we do still need to make a null grenade, which means we probably want one more purported grimoire. Oh, did I accidentally make way too many of them? I did. So I made 2. Okay. We still need a transuranic superalloy, which means we still need plutonic blood. That's a problem. We need some. Pizza, 2 extra slices is gonna be tomorrow's lunch. I had a Subway sandwich. Had one of them barbecue chicken boys. Because sometimes you just need something a little quick, cheap, and easy. Is this game magical and scientific, or is grimoire not a magic only thing? The gatekeepers are a little magical. Think of it like SCP scientific, I would say. It is scientific in the way that SCP is scientific. Which is to say, it kind of stretches the boundaries. Yes, I'm aware. I'm leaving the boy up there forever and a day. Just gonna put these up here for now, because I don't have anywhere else to put them. Arcane in the Thaumcraft style, essentially, yes. Thaumcraft magic. Let's go with that. Okay, let's... restroom. We'll sleep, and we'll see about some plutonic blood, where we get that. Like, where the best chance, we should say. Where's the best chance we'll get it? Because we need 1 for a null grenade. Or actually, a set of 3 null grenades to get through there. Don't think I've played anything with that in a while. Schedule 1 was the last game I played. I've heard a smattering of things. Like, I just about enough to know the name of Schedule 1, but I don't know anything about it. Running pseudo shutdown now. If that's your way of saying that you're hopping out for the night, then appreciate you being here, Asako. Or however you would say that. If I'm not saying it right, just by all means, let me know. But appreciate you being here and hope you'll be here in the next one tomorrow. We're probably not too much longer. I'm probably going to make this one a short stream just because it's been a bit of a long day. And yeah, Abiotic Factor always requires a bit of grinding. And I don't like doing all that stuff on camera. It's actually the shutdown command for Linux. Yes, yes it is. One of many ways to do it. Funny, there's 2 Schedule 1s. Schedule 1 and Schedule 1 Drug Wars. Ah, that's why people in Apotheos have been talking about dealing drugs, quote unquote. Gotcha. Still be on my phone though, so still talk with that. All good. Appreciate still having you. So, let's see here. We require the plutonic blood. Obtained by harvesting dead volatile exors and can be found scattered around the Dusk reactor. In addition to the few in the Gale reactor area. Plutonic carapace can also be exchanged for plutonic blood in the exchanger and the atomic division offices of the Dusk reactor. Okay. So, how much carapace do we have? 5, not a whole lot. I say we go out and hunt it. Drug Empire, not wars. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did not mean to misrepresent. Alternative, there's also the reboot command as well. That's true. It's very true. I need to go this way. Just play shut down or reboot. Yep, very true. I just got it wrong. I know, I'm just messing around. Going back toward Dusk Reactor. I can't remember which one Dusk is. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out which one Dusk is. Okay, which one is Dusky Boy? That doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me at all. Wait, which one's Dusk? Powering Dusk, open the way to Cloud Reactor. Okay, so Dusk Reactor must be this one. Assuming it's the first one I could walk to. I don't know Sleep or Hibernate as far as those commands go, or if there even is a command for those. I don't actually know. That's a good question. All right, pop over to Dusk. It's been a minute since we set foot in Dusk. Okay, they're having fun. I'm gonna let them have their fun. Okay, I was going to let you have your fun.
Stop!
Sure just has fun. Regular schedule 1 is the one most play. It's on PC. The other's apparently PS4, but not the same. Weird. Why is it not the same? Like suspended or something like that? Probably. So current objective is exploring that new zone dimension place thing. Yes, the new antiverse. Which we need the null grenade for, which we need some plutonic blood to make. No clue why. It just reminds me of all the... Like, there have been many reports of games where it's like... Yeah, this version of it is completely different to what you would believe the game to be. Never understood those. Hello? Okay, he's dead. Ow.
Reload.
Okay. I'm... Wait, he's up again? Who let him be up again?
Stop!
I agree, stop. I need to break some things down. Here we go. How damn it. I didn't mean to grab you. Laser. Damn it. I'm out of laser. Spear. Spear works every time. Okay. Need bandage. Craft bandage. Apply bandage. Wait, I've got 2 stacks of bleeding. Oh, God. Break a box. Please, break faster. That was the wrong box, apparently. Are you a correct box? Yes, you are. Give. Craft. Please, craft. Oh, come on. Oh. The hair of health left. Jesus. Funny, but also dangerous game for Linux. It's basically Russian roulette. Which is basically you delete random files until something breaks. Oh, boy. Highly recommended to play this on a virtual machine. I assume so. Also, posture check. Sure thing. Don't know why I haven't looked, but is there an Alt F4 for Linux? Yes. I've used Alt F4 to get out of things before. Yes, the de-shrimpify. Very important. Very important. Definitely not going to tell you what game it is. I do not take responsibility for anyone's PC getting bricked. As he should. As he should. One of the infected boys that might give me a plutonic blood. Or at the very least, a carapace. Buy a scrap, because of course. Ammo. I'll take the ammo. All the doors around here should be open. Hey there, buddy. What you doing? Okay. Throw the doors open. Why not? Stick away from destruction. Probably for the best. Ow. I see. We got a random dead Exor. Is this the same kind that I... Okay. Never know. Is this the same kind? I feel like Green Boy is probably the right one. Yeah, Green Boy is probably the right one. You get up into the rafters and piss him off. I feel like that's my best method here. And or just like hang back. I think I should hang back for a second and just let my health regen. It's also this funny command, don't run it, you shouldn't. No. Equivalent of deleting System 32. Very true. No, Uncle Clippy stops you from deleting System 32. Yeah, our penguin friend just takes the shotgun out and says, okay, boss. You got it, boss. What do you want me to do up next? I'm gonna hide over here. A little bit of cheeky hiding. Please don't come into this room. He totally came in this room. Oh boy. He came into this room and it didn't matter. Damn it. Just gonna shoot him in the back. Good enough. Oh boy. Nice try, bud. You did your best. Your best wasn't enough. I'm fine wasting my bolts on this. As long as it's enough. Might not be enough. Wasn't enough. Maybe when he jumps at me, I can just swing at him. Okay, that had an unintended side effect. Has anyone had issues with Bluetooth on Linux? I haven't really used Bluetooth on Linux, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll explain why the test subjects got loosed. I did not. I take no responsibility for this. This was not my doing. If anything, I'm the one putting it to rights. I'm the one putting them back where they belong. In the ground. Our ground, even. Personal experience audio, don't bother. Fair enough. Yeah, my headphones and controller are wired. So I haven't really messed with too much Bluetooth stuff in terms of Linux, so I couldn't tell you. Oh. Tried using a VR full body thing called Heratorax to connect, but it wouldn't stay connected. Interesting. I mean, I'd imagine so long as you have the right drivers for it, it should work fine. So maybe it's a matter of the drivers associated with your distro. Maybe you need some different drivers. Kind of forced to because my good pair of headphones gave up the ghost. I'm currently trying to seek out a replacement. If you want a good set of headphones, I can't promise that they're cheap, but they're good. The ones I use are Audio-Technica ATH M50s. Technically, they are the ones with Bluetooth, but I don't use them with Bluetooth. I use them wired. But Audio-Technica M50s are so goated. Fantastic headphones. At least in my opinion. I'm no audiophile, but they give a very balanced audio in my ears. Would pair and connect, but then immediately disconnected. Now, this is gonna sound like a stupid question. Was it properly charged? Because you always gotta check the stupid stuff. It's the stupid stuff that will catch the pros every time. And I'll tell you that first off and foremost. Every time I've gone through like complicated fixes to get something to work, and it's just been some stupid thing like yeah. Had them fully charged. Okay. Have my sights set on Sennheiser Gain Force. Sennheiser is also very respectable. He has some stuff for us. No. At least he has some food. Tried 2 Bluetooth adapters. Been in that game for a very long time. Understandable. Yeah, they have been in the game for a while. But just because someone's been in the game for a while does not mean that they're respectable still. Trying to remember the name of the one that was bought out by Samsung. AKG. AKG used to be good in audio, and now they're just not. Because they got bought out by Samsung. So time in the game does not necessarily equate to it. Decided to wait and order something called Slime VR, which are Linux compatible. Oh, I didn't know Slime VR was Linux compatible. Hell yeah, I'd love to hear it though. I have heard of it. I used to be into the VR chat scene a little bit. I was never like active in it, mind you. But I did very much enjoy a lot of those content creators. And then a lot of them have dropped off the map since then. Okay, let's give Plutonic Carapace. So they will give the blood if I'm very lucky, they will give the blood. I will take this, thank you. Hey, buddy. Can he not break the glass? He can break the glass. Just continually poke him in the face. Poke him in the face and just have him... Yeah. Hide him, ring around the rosy. Now is not the time. Get out. I can see you. I'm staring straight at you. Stop walking toward me. Get out. You bastard. Leave. Does he not know I'm looking at him? I don't think he does. The moment Samsung bought AKG is the day that AKG died. I'm the opinion that Samsung does not deserve to even put that name on their products. And you know what? That is not an uncommon opinion to have. Nor is it a wrong one. Justified and based. This thing is nearly dead. I'm gonna duct tape the boy a bit. Samsung bought AKG? Yes, they did quite a while ago, I believe. And they consequently ran it into the ground. Still can't get rid of Leak? Not yet. I don't have the gubbins with which to trap him. Damn shame, but what can you do? What is over here? Secrets. Secrets. First major mic was AKG. Sennheiser, thankfully, it's still its own company, as it should be. As it always should be. It's in fact a German company. I'm using an Electro Voice 320. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Can you tell I'm a fan of Audio Technica? Mine is an AT2020. Ow. Missed my hit on that one. Yes, I am a bit of a fan of Audio Technica. I believe they make very good gubbins. Alright, come on. More blood. Carapace will take. How much blood do we need to make a super alloy? Is my question now. Okay, we just need one. I will turn in a couple, though. Just because we're right here, and we could probably use as much of it as we can get. I'll turn in, let's say, 3 of them. For the blood. Okay, now we go back. Have Shure SRH840 headphones and Focusrite Scarlett Solo 3rd Gen audio interface. My audio interface is nothing to write home about. It's Behringer UMC something or other numbers. I don't know. It was a no-name thing that came with the AT2020. And I was like, okay, well, I know that I need a mixer, but I don't know anything about mixers. So you know what? I'm just going to say this one is good enough. And you know what? It has been good enough. It has been plenty good enough. I was not incorrect in my assessment. Okay, let's make one super alloy. Let us create the null grenades. And yeah, I think the only thing stopping me from getting the full gamma set is the carbon plating, because digital gold, no, carbon plating and hydrochloric acid, I guess. The carapace and the acid. That's about it. So, what should we make? We should make some food. Should we bring some sausages along with us? I think we should bring some sausages. Split them up. Put you up there. And we need some bio scrap for the Sosig. Just 3, I think? Oh, something takes double. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna assume it's that. You. And blood can go in here for now. Operate on the assumption that it is the bio scrap that is doubled. And it wasn't a good assumption. It's the Packery chops that are doubled. So a split stack. Okay. We'll do it that way. We'll do it your way. What I have my eyes set on is the GSP 302. There are a number of microphones that I'd be interested in, but the one I've got just does me so well as it is. I really think that a lot of the stuff that I would like to do with my audio can be done pretty much entirely in I'm blanking on words here. Pretty much entirely in software. I think my hardware for that is pretty good. Not the greatest there's ever been, but it is plenty good enough for what I need to do. My opinion with audio equipment is you get what you pay for, and yeah, I definitely agree. This mic and the mixer I got on a sale, and I think the sale was like $200 for the pair. And I think that's pretty damn good, considering most places at that time I saw just this microphone going for like $175. And for, you know, baby's first XLR mic, not bad at all. I mean, you can hear it yourself. What you're hearing is basically just a little bit of OBS flavor on top of raw audio. Hey Astral, how you doing, bud? Hope everything's going well for you. If you want to pay potato money for audio, you're gonna get potato audio. Yep. With some rare exceptions, like you kind of pay potato prices for like a blue snowball. You don't really get potato. It's decent. It's not, you know, mind-blowing, this sounds just like real life, but it's decent audio. It's not bad. You get like a blue snowball, blue Yeti. You get all right. Oh, blue Yeti a little less so because blue Yeti's more, but the snowball, not bad. Lecture Voice 320 was $449 USD. Damn. I pay good money for audio, you're gonna get good audio, yeah. But thankfully, audio is the kind of thing where, to a degree, of course, to a degree, you can pretty it up. You can make something bad sound better. If I were to get a microphone, I'd get something like a HyperX or something like that. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just always a fan of the audio-technical stuff. I have no real reason to be an audio-technical fan, but it's just, it just ended up that way. I wanted the M50s, I got the M50s. I wanted the AT2020, I got the AT2020. Do like record players and shit. It's like everywhere I look in the audio scene, I see Audio Technica, and it's like, you know what? This just seems to be the world speaking to me. It's the world speaking to me. I'll tell you this, I am glad that I went with the M50s, because I think the other thing that I was thinking about was a set of Astros, because they're very comfortable, but they don't sound the greatest. Say headphones and audio equipment are like shoes. Everyone has their own taste and their own preferences. Absolutely. 100% true with that. There's no one size fits all. Yeah. Because each of them have their different audio levels, and like you'll get more reference sounding stuff, you'll get more bassy stuff, you'll get stuff that's scooping the mids, you get, yeah, all different kinds of sound. Whether you're someone who's playing a lot of games and you need something very bassy for like hearing footsteps and gunfire and all that sort of stuff, whether you're someone who listens to any particular genre that you have to boost up those particular areas in the songs. Someone listens to mainly vocal stuff where you only really need a select section of the mids so much. Everyone's ears are different in how we perceive audio. It's very true. Some prefer the SM7B more, and some SM7. Yeah. Preference is not to be accounted for. In matters of taste, the customer is always right. Because you can't tell them what sounds good to them. And that's the real one behind that. It's not this, oh, the customer's always right, so, you know, you have to give this to me for $10 because I say you should. The Karens of the world. Delicious Sosig. We'll cook up the Sosig, we'll go back with our null grenades. Hopefully not have to fight many more people because I've got a measly 3 rebar bolts. Oh, we'll see. Did I bring a little more rebar? I don't think I think I brought a little bit. We might be able to make a few more bolts. Hopefully. For me, my scope candy earbuds literally sound like candy. Fair. Yeah, some people love the skull candies. And some people say they sound like absolute ass. Like some people like the Beats by Dre for whatever reason. I feel like my opinion on the Beats by Dre is much like my opinion on iPhones in general, like current company included, honestly, is that they're not a tech company, they're a fashion company. And when you put it in perspective like that, it suddenly starts to make sense as to why a new iPhone costs like $1,200. It's like, oh, it's because they're not selling headphones, they're selling an accessory. And once again, I went the wrong direction. Exactly meant for gaming or talking, even though they can do that, yeah. And that is the thing too, it's like, not only is it different for everyone, different tastes, different like listening profiles and everything, different headphones will have different uses. And what works for you is really just what does best for the things you do most. Some people want that more fun sound, like the V. Some people want more bass. Some people want less bass. Some people want a balance of the things because they're like critically listening. It's all just a matter of what you want, what you need. Kick that boy open. These doors can't stay open for the life of them. Some people want flat headphones. If you know, you know, yeah. You want them flat boys. Again, that critical listening. If you're into like the audio design, you're mixing things, you need them flat. You need to have them sound the best they can. Okay, now we gotta get back to where we were. It's gonna be an interesting time, I'm sure. Okay. We're going this way. Is there anything up here? No. Oh, there is something up here. Hello. Hopefully not more people. Rebar though, I will take the rebar. Yep. Does this take me somewhere I want to be? Fuck, 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 fuck. Ow. My leg. And my other leg. Hello? Oh god. Please, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. We're slowly making our way out. Ow. God. Please. Oh god. I'm a little stuck. Oh. Please, 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 please. Come on. No, no. Son of a bitch. I'm stuck. How did I get stuck here? You just hear the source collision sounds, yeah. Oh, come on. I'm so close. Damn it. Respawn. Count as death and your corpse will remain at this location. Yeah. portal entrance. Damn it. I hate that. Let's go get our gubbins. Ladder was very cursed, though. You are absolutely correct. Where the hell was I? I was there. I get it without falling in. Can. Yes, take all. Reorder it because I am neurotic. There we go. And up and over. Alright. I'm certain there are very cheap headphones that sound like that. Just mids and bass, or just bass and tweets? Yeah. Only hearing the hi-hats and the bass. Yeah. There are very much headphones that, like, vastly scoop the mids in that way. Okay. No grenade. Yeah, bud. Let me in. Try and sneak around here. Oh god, he's one of those boys.
They won't stay hidden for long.
Inside the truck, yeah. Everybody's laughing, so I'll start making courage the cowardly dog noises. Oh, sweet god, it can open. Let me in. I covered something dark in the forests of the north. We are inside Intrados. You want to know, the headphones are surprisingly good for being very cheap that you probably have on hand right now if you're in your junk drawer. Those old iPod earbuds. I don't have them on hand because I only own one iPhone. I've only ever owned one Apple product, and it's this one. And I only own it for VTubing in specific. But the royal you, though, you are correct. Open those up. It's an easier way to get in here. Only ever owned one Apple product in the sense that they're literal apples. Okay, I've owned two Apple products. You raise a fair point. Also, hey, Ronaldo, how you doing, bud? It's been a minute. How you been? Hope everything's been going well for you. Wait. That's the thing we were seeing. That's the thing we saw after the place with the antifungal gelatin. Is that Khan? Is that Khan? Uh-oh. My last Apple product was the 4S. I've been Android since that. I've always been Android. The fuck is that? I think that might be Dr. Khan. Heart of Atlantis. Oh, wait, that's something else. Yeah, you might be onto something there. Don't know if that's the heart of Atlantis. We'll loot everything before talking to Khan.
I can't believe this. I'm speechless. The gatekeepers. They're trying to bring this.
Oh wait, that's what they're trying to bring in?
Harness its power for,
oh,
for
fuck.
only the gods know what.
I've seen that thing in its entirety.
Maniacs. Surely you can see this has gone too far. They're a threat to the entire world. As scientists, we must do something. If we destroy the various fetters, the creature will surely return to whatever limbo it came from.
I don't trust
him.
him.
If that resets the rift, we may even be able to use it to get out of here. If you can unshackle this thing.
Oh boy. So I have to go through here and unshackle its tethers. There's so much that requires nullification, though. Toss it there and try and hit both of them. Did.
They're over there.
Oh, fuck. Didn't realize you existed on this plane of existence. I'm not backing off. As I shouldn't. Hey, he's dead.
Re-upping.
I'm not backing down. Okay, I'm backing down a little bit. I don't have any bandig. I don't have any materials with which to make them. Unfortunate. I might die. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm going back home. No, I actually had a thought once. Yeah, me too. Is that a heart? It is not. It is a creature. That is the creature that we saw forever ago. When we come out of the place where we get the antifungal gelatin, we see this big mass. That is what we see. Almost like it's calling out to us. It's what overwatches that area. Damn. That's gonna take some preparation to get to. It's gonna take some prep. That's unfortunate. So I wanted to do this on Monday. Since next week, I'm not going to be able to do anything on Saturday. I have some plans that I gotta attend to. But if that's gonna take a bunch of prep work, we might not be able to do this on Monday. I don't know what we're gonna do then. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. Basically modding my scene deck to be able to use mobile data. That sounds awesome, actually. Sounds like the kind of thing they should have done. You bring that to Valve, they might help you do it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end off for tonight, though. Because it's looking like a bunch of gathering together resources in my future. Mainly a bunch of carbon, a bunch of carapace, and yeah, just the like. Made a lot of progress. So far, we made a bit. We made a bit. So don't go anywhere just yet, because we're going to try and find somebody to raid out to. So let's hop over. Alrighty, let me free up some space here. Lovely, lovely. There's no Linux as well as any computer is very much capable of doing that. Oh, for sure. It's just a matter of getting it to do it. Have a good night. Appreciate it, iScope. Appreciate it, Ronaldin. And let's see who is going. Who is doing things at the moment. There's not a whole lot going on, truth be told. Not the most. So I think tonight we're going to go without a raid. But you guys know the drill, and I'll remind you just in case you don't know or just in case you've forgotten. So thank you guys so very much for watching this one. If you enjoy what we do here, we got the YouTube down below for all the VODs and other videos that might pique your interest. And if you're already on the YouTube, thank you. And if you're already on the YouTube, come check this out. We do this live 5 times a week on Twitch. It's a wonderful time, and I wish you could be here with us. If you want to help support the channel, best ways to do so are just to watch, follow, and tell your friends, because I'm terrible at advertising myself, so maybe you can help out. And besides that, we also have the Throne for equipment, the coffee for donations, and the subs right here on Twitch for those lovely badges and emotes and all of those things. Take care, night-night. Thank you. Hope everyone else has a lovely night. And in lieu of a raid tonight, I'd encourage you to go out and give some love to a small content creator out there that you enjoy. Because, hey, people who are doing this for the passion of it, that kind of thing goes a long way, trust me. And the only reason that I ever say, you know, a small content creator, it's not to throw hate at big creators. It's not saying they're not worth it. It's the fact that the small creators have less people to tell them that. The big creators, they get people fawning over them all the time, and the small creators, they don't get enough love. So go give some love to someone who needs it, someone who could probably use it and probably isn't getting it enough. So, all that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching this one, and I will see each and every one of you in the next one tomorrow for more Valheim with Ella and Faye. That's going to be lots of fun. I believe we're doing Valheim this week. Let me double check that I'm not telling a lie this time. Because I think it was last week that shit was not on. Yes, I believe that is correct. We are live for Valheim tomorrow. Lovely. But until then, this concludes tonight's broadcast.